Well, South Africa has announced 10 million rand in humanitarian assistance for refugees in Tindouf in southwestern Algeria. Officials of the International Red Crescent say that donor fatigue and competing humanitarian crises have seen reduced international aid to the camps, which house more than 170,000 refugees. At the same time, families of victims of mass killings, torture and enforced disappearances in the occupied Western Sahara have called on international human rights organizations to help them secure these justices against Moroccan troops whom they accuse of human rights abuses.
Gabula Salma's tears have not stopped flowing since she was 20. That was 36 years ago. Today, she relives that day when Moroccan troops stormed her home in Western Sahara, killing 10 of her relatives.
The violations that Morocco is carrying out in Western Sahara must not be permitted, and that is why we are asking the European Union and the African Union to put an end to these violations, and they have to show to the entire world that Morocco is committing atrocity against the Sahrawi people.
Abali Said Adaf watched it all. He was only 13 then. The executioner spared him, but he still lives with the trauma. This story is repeated thousands of times inside the refugee camps here in southwestern Algeria. Morocco has occupied its neighbor Western Sahara since 1975, when Spain, the colonial power, withdrew and the country fought a 15-year war with the Polisario Front, Western Sahara's independence movement. For 43 years now, they have been living in refugee camps dependent on international aid. A walk through the food stores here paints the grim reality.
Since 2015, the financial is decreased. For this, the quantity and the kind of products is going down, yes. Until we reach now just 1 kilogram per beneficiary. We distribute just 1 kilogram per beneficiary a month. And you, as you say, the houseware is empty.
Due to several global humanitarian crises, the Western Sahara crisis is taking a back burner. For example, where we are standing now would be full of fresh vegetables and fresh fruits. But in the last 2 years, that quantity has reduced. They now distribute food just once a month. Food is fast running out. Humanitarian aid agencies say a cut in donor funding is having a severe impact on refugee food security and nutritional needs.
Food assistance, that is also big challenges of World Food Program for all of us, because high rates of anemia, it's arrived to 73% in pregnant and lactated women. That is very, very high.
On Sunday, South Africa donated 10 million rands towards the humanitarian needs in the camps.
We came to show our appreciation by acknowledging that work and by donating to them a very humble sum of money, which hopefully will go towards assisting them in the excellent work they're doing.
Here at home, away from home, the refugees have documented the human rights abuses that they suffered before they ran away from Western Sahara, and the rights abuses those left behind in the occupied territories continue to go through. While it is clear that despair has set in among the refugees, it is also clear that they have not lost hope of one day going back to Western Sahara, this time as a free people in a free country. Sarah Kimani, SABC News in southwestern Algeria.